By the way, you were in the news recently because you were subpoenaed. This is kind of why it kind of there's an interest in you again. The FBI asked for your DNA, and you don't have to tell me what you know about DNA or anything. That's just a fact. So I'm not asking you a question. I'm just stating a fact.
If you ask me a question, I'm not going to answer.
Okay, I won't ask you a question.
It's a legal question that belongs
That's
to my
not
attorney.
a legal question. That's not.
Yes, it is.
You gave your DNA to the FBI. Is not a legal question. That's a
legal
statement.
question.
We can do English, dude. That's a statement. You did give your DNA to the FBI or whatever. Someone in law enforcement. That's kind of like, so now you got me back on the globe again. So that's cool. I'm very happy about that. And this is what I love.
You've been off the globe somewhere? Where you've been in outer space?
No, I haven't. And he's funny too. He's going to work after this life as a published author. You're going to be a stand-up comedian. I can tell you that right now. But it's you kind of put me on the map a little bit, and I'm very happy about that. And you could be talking Geraldo or that douchebag Nancy Grace, but you come and talk to me, and that's like I'm very flattered by that. So I just wanted to say thank you. You're on the Cambridge Drag. Hello.
Hey, are you going to have a book signing anywhere?
Yeah, are you going to sign books somewhere?
This was just published on New Year's Day, so we haven't got everything planned yet. But there will be book signings eventually.
Thank you for the call. That was a great question.
Well, I've never had a killer actually sign my book.
You fucking... Sorry, dude.
Gentlemen, you
he's just
have
totally,
a great sense of humor.
Dude, he just totally set you up for that one. Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh, but that's kind of funny. Because, people wonder why I talk and hang out with you. Because the general consensus thinks that you're a mass murderer. And I'm like just hanging out talking to you. I don't know. That's kind of, it's a weird thing. You know what I mean? You're not helping out. Okay, we'll take a call. That's cool.
I'm not going to feed into that type of...
I'm not asking you to feed. I just thought it was an interesting statement.
I'm not going to feed into those type of questions.
It's not a question. It's a statement. I keep making statements. You keep saying they're questions, but I promise you, I'm just making statements.
Yes, it's innuendo.
That's an Italian suppository.
Yes.
Hello, you're on the Cambridge Rag. Sorry.
Hello.
It came out of your mouth.
That was an innuendo. Hello?
Hello.
You're on the Cambridge Rag with published author James Lewis.
Thank you. I just wanted to say, my wife criticizes me for...
Sir, can you speak up a
Yeah,
little
can
bit?
you
I
speak
can't
up
hear
or
you.
can I hang up on you?
My wife criticized me for watching the show, and I just find it very entertaining. This is probably one of the best things I've ever seen on this channel, on this show. So thank you for
Thank
making
you.
my
You should
evening more
divorce your
entertaining.
wife. Your wife is a funnyless, humorless cunt.
Don't be
So get rid of her.
His wife.
You can just get rid of your wife, dude. You don't need her. How's that? All right, thanks.
You know
Anyway.
what?
So we're just trying to keep the comedy going, and that's all. The book is Poison, The Doctor's Dilemma. By the way, why did you steal George Bernard Shaw's name, The Doctor's Dilemma?
Actually, The Doctor's Dilemma was not just his title. It's used on several other books, too.
Oh, it was. Okay, well, that's good. You're on the Cambridge Rag.
I have a question for your guest.
Sure.
Yes, I was wondering, why did you have to do prison time if you didn't have any association with the Tylenol deaths?
Well, sir, that is a legal question, and I'm not going to be getting into that. The only purpose for me being here today is to promote this book.
Well, okay. Thank you for the call. Listen, you got to understand that people, why should they read your book? That's the question. Why should they give a damn about your book? And do you have an answer for that?
I think the book deals with some of the miseries of the rural area where I grew up, and it might be...
Can't they read The
interest to
Grapes
them.
of Wrath or something if they wanted to read about misery of,
Grapes of Wrath, Steinbeck's book is a very interesting book, but this is a different take on it. It's dealing with the pollution that occurred
Don't
in
you
a
agree
specific
that
area.
what makes you interesting, as opposed to someone like me writing a book or some other schmuck, is that you've had this past of the being on the FBI's, on their radar for being a mass murderer. Don't you think that's really why people should be interested in reading it? Because I got to be honest, I probably, if I didn't know you, I wouldn't be interested in talking to you, but because of your past. So that makes you intriguing to me. Ergo, I come
Well,
and
if a
interview.
person wants to take this book and try to connect it with what the FBI or someone else has said about me, they can do so. The fact that I wrote this book has absolutely nothing to do with any of those things.
Okay.